Et quand tout va mal, when life goes wrong, try for a little French song.
Here we are with our second episode of From Pasadena to Paris. I'm Georgia Sanders, founder of CultureHoney.com and Culture Honey Touring. Our first stop upon arriving to the top of Montmartre is a visit inside the iconic Basilica of Sacre Coeur, where we are fortunate to enter as a special Valentine's Day service is in progress. Like many of Europe's grand cathedrals, Sacre Coeur inspires a sense of awe as soon as it is revealed in one's view. Consecrated in 1919 as a joint effort between the secular government of France and the Sacred Holy Church, the outside is iconic, the great facade bringing a unique sense of the Romeo-Byzantine influence. Inside, the vaulted ceilings and beautiful mosaics immediately bring one to a sense of the holy. Even as tourists are quietly snapping photos, the prayerful candles and service reminds one of the primary nature of Sacre Coeur, to bring one's focus to the eternal. I just came from a lovely service inside Sacre Coeur, the beautiful basilica behind me. We're at the top of Montmartre in Paris, and the views up here are some of the best in the world. So enjoy them, enjoy the stills as we take a journey and a little adventure inside of Montmartre, Paris. Once outside, the secular comes into view again, with many street performers, depending on the season, bussing for tourist donations. This particular scene is inspiring as the diversity and the French joie de vivre blends in the streets of Paris. As we leave the incredible views outside of Sacre Coeur and head into the village of Montmartre, what inviting charms will we uncover? Fancy taking a tour in a vintage French citron? Want to bring a bit of the iconic Moulin Rouge can-can dancers home for memory's sake? Or how about basking in the spirit of modern-day Paris and the thought-provoking street art that can be discovered on the many corners? While enjoying this magical atmosphere, we recommend making your way to the charming Musée de Montmartre. Here we find a once hotel from before the 17th century where Renoir and Suzanne Valadon both lived, and Renoir painted several of his most famous paintings. In addition to the permanent collection and gift store, the museum offers a short film, which is a great primer on the history of the area. For a sweet rendezvous, be sure and spend time engaging with the museum's collection of Montmartre-themed artwork, art and photos focused on the famous French can-can dance of the late 1800s, as well as the focus of the famous Les Chat Noir, the bohemian gathering place in Montmartre thought to be the very first cabaret. One can also snap a photo at the exact location that Renoir painted in his 1876 piece, The Swing. After taking in the museum, it is lovely to find space for a few moments of rest and reflection while sipping a warm cup of coffee in the small Renoir Cafe overlooking the garden. Upon departing the museum, one can also pass by the famous Vin des Clous, Montmartre, or book a table at the historic Les Maisons Rosées for dinner. Once dinner is complete, taking an evening stroll and stopping to peek into the various shops located on the winding streets of the village is a joy. Ending your night with a wonderful sunset view at a cafe facing the Artist Square in the heart of Montmartre will satisfy even the most romantic of heart. Adieu from us, until next time.
Ce n'est pas Elvis ni Jackson, ce n'est pas Fitzgerald ou Armstrong, c'est just a little French song. Et quand le chagrin reste tout long, moi je chante une little French song.